Groundbreaking experiment today. I have never in my life tasted ramen noodles, and this is the day. Why? There's an interesting story behind it. Well, a Japanese survey a couple of years ago asked people what they thought was the greatest Japanese invention of the last century. Number one was ramen noodles, invented in 1958 by a Japanese inventor who found that if you steamed noodles or quickly fried them and then dried them quickly, they could be rehydrated and they would taste as good as if they were fresh. Well, as you might expect, there are all kinds of stories about ramen noodles because everything these days has a scare about it. And in this case, it is all about the work of a Boston gastroenterologist who used one of these capsule cameras and had a patient swallow it while they ate the noodles. And what he discovered was that the ramen noodles were not broken down as quickly in the stomach as fresh noodles. Boy, did that ever get a lot of attention on the web. The story was that this is building up in the stomach and is going to be toxic. And why is it building up? Because it contains a preservative that doesn't allow the noodles to be broken down, and that was tertiary butyl hydroquinone. Well, this is nonsense on many different levels. First of all, most of the ramen noodles out there don't contain that preservative. And the ones that do contain it at a very, very small level, about 0.02%, because what that does is it prevents the fat, and yeah, there is fat in there, from breaking down. And when fat breaks down, that does lead to toxic compounds. So there's no reason to worry about the noodles for that reason. But they are high in salt and they are high in fat. Of course, many a college cramming student loves this because it's so easy to prepare. And so I like its history, but to tell you the truth, I have never tasted this. So here we go, and it's an opportune time to do this because, as you can tell from my voice, I'm kind of suffering from a cold. Now, for the groundbreaking experiment, here we go. I'm trying the chicken soup. Not as bad as I thought, but I think I can make a better chicken soup. One thing about it, and it's a good thing that I did check the label. Never mind the tertiary butyl hydroquinone, it's meaningless. But when I looked at the label here, it lists possible fish ingredients. And that isn't immediately obvious on the cover. And I have to worry about that because I have a fish allergy. So there is something that one really can be concerned about. This one, though, the chicken one, does not contain any fish ingredients. So no instant cure for my cold.